Hi, everyone. This is Elizabeth Hartshorn, and I'm so excited today to be talking to you about the Empowered Healer Project. And we have a special guest coming to our September event. And in September, we call it Show Your Chops Month. So those talented counselors and therapists that we have, this is an opportunity to kind of really show your stuff. And I invited Joaquin because he's an interesting fellow. So good to see you, Joaquin.
Hi, Elizabeth. Good to see you too.
Um, so Joaquin, I'm gonna just want to start off with tell us about your history as being a licensed professional counselor here in Oregon. How did all that come about?
Yeah, so it was my third career, as it is for so many. I started off in restaurants actually, and then I went to nonprofit work. And I had this, when I was 38, 39, I had this like thing in me and that said, you need to go be a therapist. And so I put my boots on, buckled my belt, and walked out the door. And I did some walking on the pavement, and I found myself at PSU. And so I've been in private practice for about 7, 8 years, and in LPC proper for about 3 years now. Yeah, and I practice here in Beaverton, in downtown historic Beaverton, around where I grew up. So it's really nice to do work where that's close to my heart. Yeah.
And you also are doing something additional with your career. Is that right? You're pursuing becoming a Jungian psychoanalyst.
Yes, yes, yes. So right now I'm mentoring my second year at the Carl Jung Institute in Santa Fe. It's a 9 month program, and I fly down there once a month and for 3 days just immerse myself in the work. And it's very rich, very soulful, very difficult, and very meaningful. So it's everything. And I just really enjoy being able to dive into Carl Jung's writing and everyone else who he inspired and um, who wrote about him and his work. So it's really nice. It's really nice. Yeah.
So Joaquin, part of the Empowered Healer Project is dealing with professional isolation and burnout and moral injury. And I'm wondering, in your profession, do you feel that? Do you experience that at all?
You know, I it's interesting you asked me this because I was reflecting upon it this morning. Um, I work as a therapist. I also do a lot of community engagement with the arts. My projects are always oriented around healing, bringing people together. And so I'm external a lot. Um, and I love it. It feeds me. It, I get burnt out when I don't have connection to people that understand me at the spirited level, right? Where I don't have to explain to them, that this was a deep ancestral experience, where they just know that as I'm talking, they know how to receive it, and that part I'm really missing a lot in my life, in my everyday life, because I love my everyday life. But I think, all in good timing. Look, you reached out to me and here we are, right? So I think it's really truly all in good timing. And yeah, that's where I get burned out. That's where I get burned out.
And I love that you said that because I think so many therapists and counselors are going to relate to that. Um, and that people just don't get us, right? They don't get us. And it's so great to be able to be around your colleagues and your friends where you can just go in and be Joaquin and a therapist, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people get you and they understand why it's important for us to have these meaningful conversations. We are bored with the mundane.
Yeah. Well, I really believe that our energy and spirit and being is much larger than the role of therapist. This being that we are, we direct some of our energy into the role of therapist, and that's really exciting, and it's really empowering and for other people and powerful. But our complete aura and picture and yumminess is so much larger than our
Ah.
role as therapists. But we get into it through our role as therapists, and then we see, oh, I'm much bigger than this than I thought. Why didn't anybody tell me? And if they did, why didn't I listen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's another part of you, other sides of you as well. You're a very multidimensional person, and the other part of you is that you're an artist and a musician and a storyteller. So, tell us about your artistic side.
Yeah, that little journey for me. Well, uh, I turned to folklore and folk music in my mid 30s because I was really longing for cultural connection. I'm Mexican American, but I'm not fully, mainstream American, and I'm not Mexican. And I know this because of the things that I know. For example, the TV shows I watch are different, or the politics are just different, or the things that kids did when they were young are different, and I didn't quite know that. I didn't know that difference. So I thought that difference, that misalignment was me. There was something wrong with me, right? And now that I'm much older, I know that's not true. But in my journey, I turned to folklore and Mexican folklore because it's so mythic and large that everyone can relate to it. So I can feel it. And if I feel it, then it's true. And of course I belong, right? I remember in college, um, and I'm going to share this on the 20th when I go visit y'all, but there was a CD at a store in Ashland, Oregon. I went to school at Southern Oregon University for my bachelor's in theater. And there was a CD of this artist that my parents liked to listen to. And I was like, oh, how interesting. Okay. So it was Juan Gabriel. And I got it, and then I put it into my CD player and I started listening to it. And as soon as I started listening to it, like I started to cry. And that's when I realized, like, holy wow, of course I'm Mexican and American. Of course I belong because I listen to this and I cry. How can you take that away from me? No one can take that away from me. So I don't care who you think I am, and you can't take it away from me. So, music and folklore really allowed me to connect with myself and to feel that I belonged. And as I've gotten older, I've also noticed that the quirkiness and the parts of me that don't fit in, I had it all wrong. Those parts are what I get to contribute to the whole. So
Yeah.
now I get to like work on them and flourish them, So that was really nice when that came to me.
That's really cool. So you paint and you sing and
Yeah,
yeah.
paint with my clients. I paint
Mhm.
and therapeutically, and I
Mhm.
love spirals, and I sing. Yeah, and tell stories.
And
Yes.
stories. Well, I think it would be a delight if you can maybe share a little bit of that with us and just give people a little teaser of what they might experience when they come and see you on September 20th.
Yes, of course, of course. I'm happy to. All right. This is called La Mariposa, the butterfly, and I think you'll know what it's about. Every once in a while, I lose faith in love, in heroes, in martyrs. I lose faith in the power of music and words. I lose faith in life and in myself. Then I believe that love cannot save us, nor heal us, or take us to that special place filled with joy, with an illuminating sun, where flowers rain and monarch butterflies dance. Then, like a punch to the gut, the revolution arrives. My body shakes. My blood flows. My wings form. My cocoon dismembers. I open my eyes. I release. The wind takes me. And suddenly, the world is beautiful. Open, warm. I lift my eyes. I see you. My friend, my love, this cocoon I've built is not so strong. For in the end, as I open my wings, it's you my eyes rest on.
Bravo. Mariposa. That is
Yes.
so appropriate for um, becoming empowered. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The cocoon of a butterfly, um, well, the caterpillar has to digest itself completely in the cocoon. And when it does that, it then puts itself back together. And it turns out that there are molecular sized wings and legs in the caterpillar of the butterfly. So in us, we have the deepest archetypal molecular shape and structure of all the things we want to be and our ancestors have been, right? So in that cocoon, it puts itself back together with some magic. And that cocoon was made to protect its growth in the elements of life. And then when it's fully shaped in as its animal, then the very thing that protected it, it needs to break through. And
Woo!
and then it can fly.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow. Oh my gosh. I just got chills because I'm just thinking about like empowerment and transformation and transcendence, right?
Yeah,
Transcending. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And it's all in us, waiting to tap into it. We can't not have freedom. It's not
Yeah,
possible. We're
that's
always
right.
moving towards it.
That's right. Even though, boy, we could go down that road, couldn't we? I'm not going to go down that road. We'll do that another time. Well, this is exciting, and I want more, and I know that other people I'm hoping are going to see this and want more. And, folks, so there you have it. This is what the Empowered Healer Project is all about, is bringing together colleagues that are just excellent. And we're not striving for perfection. We're striving for our own personal excellence, whatever that might be, and also to lift up and support each other in their professional excellence. Um, this isn't a competition. This is a collective. We're coming together because we need to come together, and we're going to need each other more than ever in the next coming year. So join us, and we look forward to seeing you, Joaquin.
Yeah, I look forward to meeting everybody and being there on September 20th. It's going to be
Yeah,
fun.
great. All right, empoweredhealerproject.com. Hope to see you there. Thanks. Have a good day.
Ciao.
Bye.